So I had to give up in Kentucky. Um, I was, my health was going like haywire and everything, and so I decided I was going to pack up, come back to North Carolina for the winter, and then come back to Kentucky during the spring so I can plant a garden and get back to work up there on that house. Um, I'm right now in the hospital being checked out for my energy. I've had CT scans, like three, three CT scans, two MRIs, I believe three ultrasounds, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with my health.
Doing all right, sir?
Yeah. Um, I want to tell y'all about a story about an angel. His name is Thomas. On the way from Kentucky to North Carolina, I got in Abingdon, Virginia, and my cam sensor went out in the car. I stopped at a gas station and the sensor went out. I'm like, oh goodness. So I start calling around to auto parts stores, and Napa didn't have one. Advance had the sensor. It was exactly the amount of money I had for gas to get the sensor, but it was 2.9 miles away. I couldn't get a ride. They wouldn't deliver the part, so I started walking, and uh, my little toe got a bad wound on it, and it was like extremely hard to walk. And I got about a mile and a half down the road, and it was the night that it was supposed to get extremely cold, drop by 30 degrees, and it was around 4 o'clock, and I got to the top of this hill. I didn't think I could make it any further. And I said, Lord, can you possibly help me out a little bit here? Maybe help me get a ride or something? Because I had my thumb out. No one stops anymore. No one hitchhikes. No one stops anymore. So I keep walking down the hill, and I come around this little curve, and there's this young man standing at the entrance of the driveway. It looked like a little baseball practice area. And he said, "You look like you could use a ride." And I was like, "Yes, I sure could." And so he offered me. I get in the car. He takes me to the parts store. He offers me chips, gives me a bottle of water. And then when we get there, um, he says, "I got money to pay for your part too." I said, "No, no, no. I've got the money for the part." I go in and I get the part and come back out, and he gives me a ride back to my car. Yeah, and I asked him when I first got in the car and we started to take off. I said, "Do you believe in God?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I just prayed that someone would help me." And I said, "And then here you are." I said, "Are you an angel?" And he just smiled, didn't say anything. And then he asked me, "Is there anyone else in your family that needs prayers besides your wife?" And I said, "No, but Renata, she's the mother of my three biological kids, and she had cancer 11 years ago, and now there's something going on with her body, and she's got to get it checked out. In January, there's an appointment. They're going to go in and look and see what's going on, but I just found that, yeah, kind of wild that he knew that. And then when we get back, and I put the cam sensor on my car, he hands me the $50 bill. I said, no, 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 you've done enough for me. He's like, no, here, take it. He said, someone gave it to me, so I don't need it. I'll give it to you. And that was my gas money on home, you know. And he was, I sure believe that Thomas was an angel. You know? And we talked about religion a little bit. I said, it's not hard to be a good person. He said, no, being a Christian is a good life. And I just thought I needed to share that story. Hopefully I don't lose my little toe. There's bone infection, so I may have to amputate. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I just want to tell my story. Thomas is an angel. Thomas, if he's not an angel, he's the best person I know, because no one does that anymore. No one helps people like that anymore. It showed me that prayers could be answered super fast. Then there's other prayers that, that God works out in His own time, and I'm sure there's a purpose for that, But in time of need, man, God was there for me. All right, see y'all.